Let's begin with an invocation. So be receptive. Close your eyes. Just take a few deep breaths, slowly, deeply. Inhale and exhale. At your own pace, just take a few deep breaths, slow and deep. Just mentally or verbally affirm, we are one, we are one, we are all one. There is only oneness. The great supreme God, divine Father, divine Mother, to my beloved spiritual teacher, Grandmaster Choksui, to Lord Bodhisattva Mele, to all the great ones, holy gurus, holy masters, holy angels, spiritual helpers, to the hierarchy of angels, to the spiritual sun, Lord Melchizedek, to our guardian angels, to the angel assigned to the Triangle's blessing team, the angel assigned for the Archangel meditation session every Thursday, to all the beings who are specifically there for today's session, the beings of connectivity, technology, the beings taking care of our home, family, lineage. We're very grateful for your presence, the beings of inspiration, the beings of knowledge, wisdom, discernment. We're very grateful for your presence. The beings of light in our rooms, we're very grateful for your presence. We're very grateful for your blessings, for your help, for your guidance, healing, protection, your help at all levels. With deep gratitude, deep respect, and lots of love. We thank you all. We thank ourselves. We thank everyone because of whom we can be here in full faith. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so for today, just before the session, I was totally blank. So I was thinking, okay, again, this funny thing is happening. I am blank, and then I would say I don't have anything, and then something comes up. But then I think then something comes up. So something comes up in a way. It is my learning that has happened slowly, gradually over the period of few months. So I'm sharing. I'm just sharing because it is helping me. So what I have noticed in the past few months specifically that okay, before I say this, let's share this thing. We come across a lot of things. We know a lot of things. Like there are so many knowledge. We know that's there. But then when we experience it, that same small statement have a very it has a very what I can say, very profound meaning or understanding. Let's say for an example, what to say as an example? Okay, I'll share. This is something else, but let's see if it comes. So let's say, for example, forgiveness. It's a very small, simple word. And all those who are connected with spiritual schools, we have a lot of practices also related to forgiveness. Yes or no? We all know we need to forgive, and forgiveness binds us, and a lot of information we have. We also have levels of forgiveness and what happens. But just imagine if you are in a position where you are actually able to understand that your biggest struggle in your life right now is because you're not forgiving. Maybe some clairvoyant comes into picture or something happens where you actually get to know what you did in the past. Okay, let me put it in this way, very straightforward example. Let's say you have somebody in your life whom you love the most, maybe a kid or the spouse or parents, somebody who is very closely connected with you every day there with you and is going through a very difficult time of his or her life. Okay, and you being a spiritual practitioner, healing and stuff and everything, you are doing a lot, but something is not working, or you are not able to help, or you are literally really sad about somebody, let's forget you are in any modality. Just feel that you really want to help, but this person is just keep on, struggling. Okay. And then what if one fine day you get to know that you are the one who have, some animosity with the soul in the past, and you are the one who gave them the curse or something like that, and that is why this lovable person of your family is struggling. The kind of impact or understanding of forgiveness when dawns on you at that moment, that my child is struggling, or my husband or my wife is struggling, or my mother or father is struggling, my brother, whosoever you're very closely contact with, and you are doing all your mighty best to help that person, and then you came to know that you are the reason from the past because of whom this person is struggling. Don't you think that same forgiveness word will have a different impact? Yes or no? I think that's why there's so many times, uh, the difficult challenges. It's always says, no, when you're very closely connected with somebody, it means that you have some past karma with it. But the irony is, when we are born, we don't remember the past. And that's why we don't know. And then we just keep on asking, why me? Or why my family? I am such a good person. Why this is happening to me? We do not know. Now, when I use the word curse, now before going to what I had to share, there's another thing which I really want to say. A lot of time we curse our own self. All the fears, all those moments when I say, I am not good enough, I cannot do it, this is how it is, all those emotionally charged negative statements which we say to ourselves, which we sometimes say to our family members, to our kids, or, brother, sister, like, you cannot change in this. All those emotionally charged words, after a period of time, they become so strong that they actually become a curse to our own self. It will become a curse to our family members. So just imagine, when you have this understanding, if you can just see what you did in the past, the forgiveness will have a different meaning, right? So now, coming back to what I had to share, I came to realize that in the past few months, that statement that everything happens for a reason, like there is no coincidences in life. We all understand the statement, right? But then to understand it from that perspective, the same underlying statement that even if somebody is behaving not nicely, even if somebody is doing something wrong, there is a very strong reason for it. And that reason may be from this life, maybe from past life, maybe, it is the reason which is being stepped down through generation to that person. It is just because I cannot see what is causing that upfront symptom. It is just like the physical ailment, no? If there is asthma, there is asthma, but what is the root cause of it? We don't know. Same way, if somebody has a certain trait, somebody is irritating you again and again, or it's like we can see the symptom, but we do not know what is the reason behind, you know. So what I have been on this journey, and what I've experienced is that once you understand this literally to the core, that for anything upfront happening, there is a very strong deep line reason, the criticism stops. That's what I had to share, that the criticism starts dissolving. Because the moment, even if somebody is doing something wrong, it's not like you will not take the right action, you will not do what is required. I'm talking about the internal journey. So you will look at it from that perspective that, okay, there must be something deep down. So, when you understand that, and when the criticism dissolve, you act and you do not react. And it is a powerful, powerful thing to experience, to remind ourselves. And for all of us who have been into spiritual practices, who regularly meditate, and who regularly, be on these knowledgeable sessions, we all have a power, we do not realize it. We all have a power to understand that underlying reason, provided we let go of our logical, the lower mind, and we just sit with it and let the knowledge flows through. Anyone and everyone can do it, provided we keep our bias aside and just be with that situation, that if it is there, okay. Okay, one question is, what should we do as souls if we have cursed or harmed? Just, yes, forgiveness is the thing, right? First of all, I think the best thing is, even if I am being cursed, if I have that understanding that nothing comes without the seed planted. So if something is coming attacking at me, that means I have somewhere or the other done something which makes me deserving to this particular situation. So the answer to this person is that the first thing is, first take your full responsibility. I know you are attacking me. I know you are kind of causing me harm. Internally, I'm not saying act stupidly speaking in front of the person. I'm just sharing the internal journey. Actions we take being in the norm of the physical world, right? So what we do is, first, internally we take full responsibility. So the moment if XYZ is attacking me, and internally I say, okay, I must have done something wrong. That's why this person is attacking. That same moment, that connection of blaming, complaining, and throwing the psychic attack on that person unknowingly stops. First thing. So one way is that you are stopping the chain of attacking each other. Once you say, okay, I know I might have done something, that's why. I take full responsibility of whatever deeds, the words, the emotions, the thoughts I have projected, and I forgive. I forgive you first for whatever you are doing against me. And when we say forgive, we actually do. It is not just the words and the prayer we have just written. When it comes from internally, it is very different than when it is just mental or mechanical uh, repetition of the words. Okay, and then I think I shared that in some of the earlier session also. How do you know if you have forgiven a person? How do you know? Okay, one way I have experienced is, so when you have actually forgiven a person, once you come across that person, you see the picture on the Facebook, any news, any information, that person, there is no emotional charge. You may remember tiny bits of what that person did, but there is no involvement at any level, emotionally, mentally. It's like, it's, you will be indifferent automatically. Just, I think this is another very important lesson that I have been observing. If you are getting emotionally or mentally involved anywhere, some kind of lesson or karma lies. So if the forgiveness is completely done, there is no charge. It's like any other person in the life. You go and you walk on the road. Do you get emotionally charged or influenced by so many people? The rickshaw guy and the taxi guy and somebody vendor? No, right? Why? Because there is no karma, nothing involved. So our subtle bodies react where there is some past connection. Okay. What is the reason if a group of people, oh, sorry, where is that question on? What is the reason if a group of people are against you? I don't know. Maybe you are a very powerful people, maybe some kind of, what do you call, Zabidar or somebody who lent, I don't know what you did if so many people are against you. You have to ask yourself. In fact, I think it's important if we go with the essence of life and not just get connected with the nitty gritties. So if I just keep on thinking why it is, I don't know if you will ever get an answer to it or not. But if you say, okay, I might have done something so many people are against, I'll make sure that at least consciously I'm not doing anything against anyone. So the moment we take responsibility of whatever is happening in our life, and then we just try with that time, every time we are changing, evolving, learning something new. So at that stage of your time, when you start making the right choices, you start saying, okay, now I know I'll not react. Now I know. As for example, I experienced through thyroid ailment. So I understood this way that probably I might have used my voice to hurt a lot in this life I have. So what I do is, even when I had, a lot of anger in me, I would make sure that, okay, I don't want it to suffer, I don't want it. Once I've had understanding, I don't want to keep repeating the same kind of mistake. I don't know what I did. I'm just guessing that probably I used my voice negatively, and that's why my throat is impacted, right? So what I do, I'm doing Archangel meditation session now. I'm just trying to ward off my negative karma. One, I'm just sharing. Another is in my personal life day to day. I try my best not to use my words, not to use the energy that comes out from my mouth to attack somebody, to harm. But does that mean I don't make any injury at all? No, I'm still making injuries. But I think if I compare to me a decade ago and now, it's a huge change. So it's a step by step thing, but awareness and then try to rectify it. Okay, people are attacking me where? Physically, emotionally, mentally, financially. So you look at it and just try to be better instead of correcting the others. You be better, because from the field of understanding of energy, I know what is there in me is reflecting outside. So if I'm coming across, let's say, a financial crunch, if I'm coming across a situation where people do not pay me enough, or they just ask for undue kind of money, that means there is something related to money that is not resolved. Now if it is related to relationship, that I see that I am very truthful and I give my best, and then the people, they misuse me or they break my trust, that means in terms of relationship, I have to do something better. So instead of attacking, everything has a reason. Dissolving of the criticism, taking full responsibility of your actions and choices, even of whatever is happening to you, towards you. And then from your limited understanding at that particular time, if you start making small changes, things dissolve, things evolve, things transform. Why? Because you are transformed. So how long we should do a forgiveness for a particular person? If a forgiveness is done qualitatively, once is enough. I have something to share. Okay, I'll not put it in the recording. I'll share with you. So mechanically, no matter how much we do, qualitatively, one time, two time, it's very powerful, equally powerful. So everything comes back to quality, sincerity. So if I'm reading the forgiveness prayer every day and I'm doing it, sharing the blessings, but internally, I every time think about the person and complain, see, that person has done this. So the first lesson which I got was, I still remember what happened because it was such a long period of time. But then there is no, like, I don't feel sad or bad. There is no emotional trauma, what I went through, something like that. Okay. So I have experience and belief forgiveness medicine. Okay. It's not qualitatively, it's qualitatively. Okay. What to do if you are suffering with financial insecurities? Oh my God, there's so many things to do. Another topic for another day. It's like, okay, one thing, the smallest thing I can give, that why are you insecure? If you ponder on that, what makes me insecure? And then just release it. Okay, so that's a lot of sharing. We'll quickly jump to do the meditation today because we have the service project, no, just after it. Okay, but before we go and start, just a small information that there were few of you who were asking me related to Pitru Paksh, because Pitru Paksh is coming. Okay, all those are not Indians. It is a planetary time frame where it is dedicated to to do something for your ancestors. Okay, so that's it. So in that planetary phase, earlier I was not sure, but now I have the time. So we are doing a Pitru Paksh special sessions starting from 29th. So it'll be 29th is Friday. So we'll do one on Friday, then on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So there'll be 4 sessions we'll be doing uh, in that uh, astrological time frame. And the theme is, it is not a mass healing where I am doing any healing for anyone. I am nobody who can do the healing anyways. But these will be the sessions where you'll be discovering a lot about yourself based on your lineage. We'll understand their impact and how it is, and then you will be doing your own healing by yourself. So whatever will be shared, you will learn to do and be in that process like fully independent. I'll be just sharing, you'll be doing, and that's it. And recordings will be there for 1 month, but whatever a person will gain through it, you just take. And I always say, whatever is shared, take it as a small resource to start with. Like, that is a piece of information I got. Like, for example, forgiveness, that's a piece of information I got. But then we build on to that information, to the knowledge, and we go on in our journey with what is given to us. So sessions are, no, my generally whatever I offer, it's open for everyone. Everyone can join. There is no prerequisite. Anyone who is interested, so open for all. The team will share. You all got the message, no? So we'll share. So it will be a self-discovering, what I say, transformative and self-healing session. So yeah. That's it. So let's please close our eyes and we'll do the meditation. Raise your hands outward in front of your chest in a blessing position. Visualize the planet Earth in form of small ball in front of you. We'll chant Om thrice and do one great invocation. Om. 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 The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it. Om. 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 We'll chant the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum and share the blessings. In this, you may include your personal requests, anyone and everyone whom you want to include specifically. Just intend that may every person, every being who are connected to us, who is in need of any kind of healing, help in terms of health, emotions, thoughts, prosperity, anything. May the right kind of help, the right kind of blessings, the guidance, protection be received by them. In God's name, so it is. Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme May all sentient beings in the higher world, in the middle world, in the lower world, in all the 8 directions above and below, be blessed by the Universal Supreme Being, by Buddha Shakyamuni, by Buddha Kuan Yin, by Bodhisattva Mele, by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May all sentient beings be blessed with compassionate purifying light and soothing healing energy. May all sentient beings be soothed of their pain, sorrow, and suffering. May all sentient beings be blessed with good health, happiness, spirituality, illumination, abundance, and prosperity. May the mind of all sentient beings be blessed with divine light, wisdom, and discernment. May the heart of all sentient beings be blessed with divine love, with warmness, sweetness, and compassion for all. May the will of all sentient beings be blessed with divine power, with inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from unwholesome actions and behaviors. So be it, so be it, so be it. Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Lord God, kindly bless all the angelic beings, all the higher beings, all the sentient beings, all the beings of light present in our rooms, all the nature beings, the spiritual sun, Mother Earth, who are constantly helping and working and manifesting the divine plan. May every being, higher being, be blessed infinitely, indefinitely, without any exception. Om Mani Padme To the Universal Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my beloved spiritual teacher, Grandmaster Chokoksui, to Lord Bodhisattva Meling, to all the great ones, holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, to the hierarchy of angels, to Lord Melchizedek, to the spiritual sun, to Mother Earth, and the nature beings, the beings of technology, connectivity, our guardian angels, the angel assigned to the Triangles Blessing team, to our home, our family, our lineage, to today's session, to Archangel meditation session. We're very grateful for your presence, for your blessings, for your contribution at all levels. With deep gratitude, deep respect, and lots of love, we thank you all and for it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for joining. And all those who have time, we can still connect to the other meeting ID for the blessing prayer project. Thank you again, Atma Namaste, and we'll see you next Thursday. And you'll all receive the information related to the upcoming Pitru Paksh special session. So the team will share. And yeah, that's it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.